Good. Dear friends, dear masters, let us begin our beautiful group meditation by the simple practice of observing our natural breathing process. We are joined together by this powerful group meditation where we just simply let go of any tension, pain, or any discomfort in our body and just completely relax and observe our own breathing pattern. Our breath is our it helps us to look into that godliness within us. Deep down inside of us, we are all that loving self. Feel that deep inside you. The simple method, serving our beautiful breath, our miraculous breath, helps us to discover, to uncover that infinite divine self inside of us. Be with your breath as you enjoy it by just being in the present moment. And traveling along in and out. Along with your breath. Be with your breath. Breathe in the cool air and exhale that warm air. Observe the smooth pattern, the way the breath goes inside of you, travels to all parts of your body. Feel the joy, feel that enjoyment, feel the happiness spread in each and every cell of your miraculous body. Last 30 seconds, dear masters. Breathe in and breathe out. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Now, gently place both your hands on your eyes for a few seconds and open your eyes whenever you're ready with that most absolute, stunning smile on your face. Hope you all had a wonderful session of meditation, dear masters. Thank you all.
Thank you, madam. Thank you for the nice meditation. Music also very good.
Thank you.
Thank you all masters who have joined today. Welcome and all. All are welcome for today's session, Ethical and Yogic Excellence Level 1, Day 14. And today's topic is Domestic Tranquility. With a humble gratitude of Dr. Brahmarshi Subhash Patriji, founder of Pyramid Spiritual Societies Movement, and humble gratitude to Dr. Brahmarshi Shivanappa sir. I request sir to take the class. Sir, please continue.
Okay. Thank you, Koteswaraji. Thank you, all the masters, and my great welcome to all of you. And before that, I want to thank Ananti Madam also, a beautiful performance, taking us all along, a peaceful mind. Hats off to you. Okay. My dear masters, the meditation has been made very, very nearer to us by mega movement, PSS movement, Pyramid Spiritual Societies movement. And it is for us to take the fruit of that. Everything is available, but if we do not take it, is not ours. If we are not interested or we do not attempt to receive it, it is of no use. So much is there, so much of literature is there, so many masters are there, so many spiritual dictums are there. Many are harping us on the people of this globe. to go for meditation, to practice spiritual science, which is the way of life. Spiritual science is not the historic stories, no. It is not, they are not of any books pertaining to some sort of heroic deeds or family histories or great personalities. It is not like that. It is explaining the methodology of everybody's life. It is the way of life, so that is to be understood by all of us. Unfortunately, people are not having the access this kind of information at the academic level. At the early tender years, they could not have this information. So all the society is put to loss. We are distanced from this very noble path of spiritual life. Now, it is on our shoulders to understand and take the benefit as early as possible, and also see that our people around us are not troubled anymore by the lack of this knowledge. So, my dear masters, today's class is very relevant on that. Domestic tranquility is the target of every family, in fact. And every house is considered to be heaven, in fact. Heaven is not there somewhere, no. It is in our own house. We are searching heaven somewhere, no. We are at loss. If we are looking at, or if we are looking at somewhere, some heaven is there, we work for that, no. We have to make, wherever we are, we should make it as heaven. So let us look into some aspects of domestic tranquility. And what are the main aspects? Some sort of insights to keep our own house right, to make our own place of house a heaven-like thing. Okay. So this class, I feel that it is beneficial to many of us. I'll share some slides designed for that, for better understanding. By sharing the screen, I will do that. My dear masters, domestic tranquility is the topic of today under level 1 course. As usual, there is some slide missing. Okay, we are coming from here. I'll share this wider screen for you. Okay, PSS Movement and PSSA Academy and Global is jointly trying to bring upon the spiritual values to each and every person across the globe. Okay, and in the same direction, we have designed the course Excellence, Ethical and Yogic Excellence, with specific topics and dwelling on the insights on spiritual side. Today's topic is domestic tranquility. And my dear masters, before touching the topic proper, let us recollect the three gems of the spiritual science. The three invariable, compulsory, not optional things, and very, very essential for day-to-day life are: number one, love; number two, light; number three, power. Kindly remember this. Love, light, and power. Kindly remember this. Love is nothing but noble value. Virtuous, one of the noble virtues of the humanity. It is a spiritual value. It is nothing but simply distribution of your own kind-heartedness to others. It is nothing but dealing with everyone among us with your kind heart. Open up your heart. So you have to operate from the, not from head, from the heart, bottom of your heart, where the noble virtue is blossoming. Unity, no hatred, togetherness, coexistence, non-violence, compassion, trust, love. These are all the things. Peacefulness, perseverance, renunciation, all those things come under noble values, my dear masters. So kindly understand this kind of values, we must acquire. Number two is mental ability, which is called wisdom. It is nothing but understanding what is right and what is wrong for us to do. It is the discriminatory capacity to decipher right and wrong, so that you will have clarity in your life. The whole universe is now inconsistent its conduct, deviating every principles of life only because the proper discrimination is lacking. Free will has become a sort of obstacle for us to reach, to be happy. The animal kingdom, which does not have this facility of free will, is quite happy. It doesn't want this and that. There is no way for them to decide, nothing. They are all programmed lives. Just they are going just like that. They don't have any sort of thinking capacity. But human is superior to that. So we have the free will. And because of that, we are saddened with the burden of choosing what is right and what is wrong. There we are again losing the game. The facility given to us, instead of bringing happiness, is leading us to ignorance and unhappiness. Here we need the assistance of spiritual science. We need the control of our mind itself. We need our betterment of our strength and values of our own mind, intellectuals, wisdom. My dear masters, kindly understand the value of wisdom. Knowledge is separate. Knowledge is informatory of the objective science, but subjective science is very important. So in order to give you the intuitional knowledge, wisdom is intuitional knowledge. My dear masters, kindly develop intuition. Okay? Always try to take the benefit of intuition and train the mind to go for intuitions. Okay? And then third factor is power. Our own potentials. It is not managing somebody somehow by all sorts of hooks or by all sorts of, nasty things. It is not muscle power. It is not superseding somebody. It is not controlling somebody. It is not superseding somebody. It is not dominating somebody. No, please. The real power is there that you are desisting yourself from all these kinds of riding over others. You have to stop. That is the real power. You have to avoid violence. That's the real power. When once you are non-violent, you have a real power with you. That makes you stand on your own legs and you'll be useful to everybody to make them stand on their own legs. So this is in nutshell. All the three are very important for our spiritual life and development. Okay, masters. Now today's topic is domestic tranquility, which is the fruit of the three values what we have now mentioned. We must have love, we must have wisdom, and we must have sufficient understanding that we are capable of doing any work. My dear masters, in our domestic front, how we should behave, what the spiritual science is all about to tell us about it. Under the topics family heads, so how heads of the families to behave, and who are the family members, how should they behave, and what is the relationship between heads of the families and family members, and what is the authority to be exercised by every one of them, and then what is the cooperation between them, needs, necessities, desires, happiness, family development, all these things, are all the factors and matters and are the fundamental issues in every family, for every family, by every family. Yes or no? You have to do it. No. See, the family is there where life begins, in fact. If your family is fine and your life is enjoyable enough. Actually, life begins only in the house because most of the time you are spending in the house. If somebody is not spending time in the house, he is lacking the benefit of the heaven with you. Okay. He will be losing. He is a great loser. Kindly understand that. We must be with the family. If you want to be happy, to the extent required, it should be there. It is not unusually. So, our wisdom should decide whether we are sufficiently with the family or not. So, our wisdom we should acquire first. Okay, that will make entire thing a heaven, the family. So the life begins at family, my dear masters. Kindly understand. There is no question of this is my family, I can neglect. Nothing of that sort. Family is family, that's it. Love never ends. And you have to extend your love unconditionally to every person, and more so with the family members. Understand? So kindly recognize the importance of the family as a whole. As a whole, everybody is a part of family. Okay. And we have to recognize the real values of the family. A family with spiritual awareness is a bunch of flowers with resonating fragrance. If the family turns spiritual, then what a blissful life you will find. What a beautiful heaven with all fragrance in a beautiful garden like thing. Okay. Your house will become a beautiful garden. And you will all turn into a beautiful flowers, all rose flowers. Or lotus flowers. To turn like that, have a fragrance. Every person. What is the fragrance of every person? Smiling. Smiling face is the blossoming flower. Kindly remember that every family member should be in a position to be with always 24 hours smiling face. All the issues are only should be discussed in paper, not in heart. Okay. Everything is outside you. And you are the person with family, with happiness. That's it. And you are the content of happiness. And you are the matter of happiness. And you are the nature of happiness. Everything is you. That's it. Happiness is there always. It is not missing it. It is only you should not get away from that. It is always there. So every family member should understand this. The entire family is like a beautiful garden, and we are all beautiful flowers in the beautiful garden. Okay. And like this, all flowers will be blossoming and they give fragrance, a good flowery smell we should have. What is the smell? What is the fragrance here? Smiling, that's it. If you are able to smile, then you are 100% a complete person. If you are not having smile in your face, it is an indication of lacking something in you. You have a smiling face, not serious face at least. You should not be very serious, or you should not be serious at all. If somebody sees your face, you should not fall into seriousness because of you. Understand? So remove the seriousness from your face. Always keep smiling because that is your nature. And anything coming is from outside. Your nature is not that. All issues are from outside, my dear masters. So we should understand that it is our duty to remain with our nature. That is most important first. And the second task is to give proper answers to the issues. That is all your external duty. Everybody can do that, but not at the cost of your happiness. Your happiness is yours, that's all. Yes, it is always there with us. If you are with this smiling face, you will be capacitated to give all answers in a right way for all the issues you are encountering. This is 100% guarantee. If you are serious enough, then your mind will not help you because the mind is in irksome position. The mind is confused, the mind is turbulent, the mind is very hesitating, the mind is frustrating, the mind is tired. And that kind of mind will not help you, my dear masters. He will not be a friend to you. Then you will lose your smiling and you will lose the answers for your issues. And you will say that everything is because of me or because of somebody. So the truth will be suppressed and untruth will prevail and your life will become a disastrous one. That is the reason why we should be happy, first of all. We should have our fragrance always with us. A blissful family, a universal family we should have, we should be. And we are all one, we should understand. And no disparity among us. There should not be any disparity in the people, in the group of the family members, in fact. No other relationship or religion, all are friends, a single religion with us. So in the family, though we are having different responsibilities, but we are all one. Why? Because we are all Atmas. And there is no disparity, there is no uneven here. Equality is there. We are all equal. Every person, Aham Brahmasmi, Tattvamasi, you are also that. No. I am the only Brahman and you are my wife. You cannot be Brahman. You have to listen to me. Then your fragrance is completely dried up. You will turn into a paper flower and the work will not be done. Then a lot of fuss is there and your smiling will get away and seriousness will occupy your space. Yes. So my dear masters, kindly understand that we are all one and we are all equal. Give respect and take respect. Either your person or somebody's person. Every human being is of the same noble qualities. Give respect and take respect. In the house also, same thing should prevail. It is not that this is my pupil, so I should refuse them. No. Everybody is Brahman. The person outside the family, person inside the family are all one for you for any kind of issues. Don't think that if you treat others like your own people, you are demeaning your own people. It's a wrong thing. It's a wrong thing. Your love is not confined to only some people. Your life is universal. There is no question of shortage or lackness or a sort of deficiency in the love with reference to some people somewhere, the other people somewhere. No, please. So this we should understand and take the people along with you. And relationship hardly matters, even in the family also. Do not depend on the relationship. Please give importance to the friendship. Your son should be a best friend to you. And you should be a best friend to your own son. Then definitely that house will become heaven. When you think that my son is something for me, God, you are owning him. That is wrong. Okay. We will see further aspect. A joyful family life with all people together. All are friends. You understand? So this should be the tempo in every family. Every one of us to be together. Joyful family life. Finding joy in every day, moment to moment. Every moment you should feel happy. There will be issues every moment that should not come in the way of your happiness. Issues are issues. And they are issues for so many people, not only you. But happiness, it is yours. You should not lose sight of that. First, you must have your own nature with you always. And then you will be able to face any kind of issues, just like that. Any issue, don't take it to heart. All issues should be written in the paper. And then apply your mind and do it. That's it. Give beautiful answers for that, enough. Give the solutions for that, enough. You should not go into the heart. No. If today it is not solved, tomorrow it can be solved, no problem. Okay. From heart only love, light and power should come. That's it. There is no question of considering anything as far as heart is concerned. It always shares the love factor. It always be kind enough to everybody equally. It will treat everyone equally. And it will help the mind to apply its brains efficiently so that you will find the solutions for all issues. Don't take it to heart or the mind, all the issues. All issues should be external. There is no internal issue at all. All issues you have to write down and then solve it. It is just like that question paper, that's it. So don't take it anything personally, serious and all those things. Be happy and then attend to all the works, that's it. That should be the tempo of your leading the life with everyone. Then higher consciousness we must have. There are no different set of principles of the different principles of life separately for families. That's what we have to understand. There are no different set of people for family members and different set of principles of dharma. There is one kind of dharma for family members, another kind of dharma for others. There is no that kind of different set of principles of values. You understand? Life is life in every capacity. All are leading the same life. For everyone, there is only one principle, that is non-violence. You understand? All sorts of noble values are equal for every person. For family members, different values, and for others, different values. This kind of discriminatory values are not there. Kindly understand that. So relationship is friendship in spiritual science. If you say I am related, that means I am by friendship only. There is no blood relationship in spiritual science because your children are not your children. Kindly understand that. They come from Atmalokas for their own purpose and go away after their purpose is over. They leave the body and get away. As a parent, you have no say there, isn't it? There is no relationship at all. They don't inform you also while going. It is the. So kindly understand, the truthful nature of the nature. Okay. You are a friend of everyone, not only in the house, outside also. And everyone is your friend. No relationship here. Your family members should be the best friends for you. Relationship is physical. Friendship is spiritual. Okay, you understand that. Relationship, you say blood relationship. That does not last long. And relationship is only for for a kind of values, for a kind of purpose, so as to take the to facilitate every soul to take birth. So that procedure is prescribed. You understand? Sarveshu yonishu kaunteya murtayah sambhavanti yaha tasam brahma mahadjyonihi aham bija pradaha pita. That's what he said. It is the divine power that creates the creation. That is the cause for polarities to fuse together and generate the embryonic life, as well revealed in Bhagavad Gita itself. So we are all instrumental for everything. So there is no question of deep relationship here, but only friendship is there. Friendship is concerning with the spirit. Spiritual relationship is eternal. You are also spirit, I am also spirit. That bond is too much than the blood relationship. Blood relationship is only for some time, but spiritual relationship is eternal. So kindly understand that friendship is eternal. And family heads, mere seniors, that's it. In the house, mere seniors. It is not to demean the value of the people. It is only seniors, the position. We have to understand the truthfulness. And we are all advisories. We have to advise. We are in a position, all seniors make it a point to advise the juniors people. And it is duty bound. You are here to advise because having crossed the bridge earlier, you can tell the people who are about to cross, yes or no, about the bridge. So my dear masters, all the elders or heads of the families have to make it a point that they are for advices to all the juniors in the house or anywhere, in the market or anywhere. Events are ever changing, isn't it? Events are ever changing. So your advices may not be working to some extent. Don't think that my advice has to be taken compulsorily, has to be listened to, has to be implemented, has to be accepted. All these things should not. Advice is an advice, and you should not insist that it will be taken or rejected. It is for the people who have received that advice, whether to accept or not, according to their necessities and needs. So, my dear masters, we are only advisories, that's it. And events are ever changing, so your advice may not be right also in some times. At your experience, you have told that, but the current times may differ, so your advice will not work here because events are changing. So intuition alone is right always. So the persons who are facing the solution, he has to seek only his intuition. That is right always, because the self-knowledge is right knowledge always. Any external knowledge from their family heads or friends, any other persons, they are only advisory capacities. If it is fine or not, he has to judge. Everybody has to judge, apply his own brains, and then accept the advice or reject the advice or go by intuition, whatever it is. So intuition is always right, friendly, loving, and caring, always. The intuition is very important. So every family head should understand that intuition is there for everyone. Or you should educate the children or juniors to go for intuitional knowledge. That should be your advice. Okay? Everyone is related or connected by soul. All are equal. Members of family should not be neglected or overlooked taken for granted, ignored due to relationship. This is what is going on in some of the families. This is my son, why should I respect him? Like that. And they start disrespecting them. Then they will not be happy. Just because you are the father, he cannot be insulted continuously or whatever it is. And he will have a bad opinion about you. He may not be retorting. He may not be replying back to you, but he will not be happy with you. That's it. That goes away. The total distrust will come there. So kindly understand that. Don't unnecessarily take it for granted. Your advice is only advisory as a friend. That's it. Then you give thousands of advices, nothing happens. He will also understand, okay, if it is good, I will take, otherwise. Okay, my father advises me several ways. I will check up and follow that. Yes, fine. If you insist, then things will go wrong. And you should not neglect your pupil. In many of the houses, it happens that they don't neglect their own pupil and they respect others with everything. Because many people keep telling, that paropakarartham idam shariram. That's why neglect your family and serve others. This is what they derive. A sort of a wrong conception is there in the society. Paropakarartham idam shariram means go on fit. Then you should forget your family. You should forget yourself. And you go after somebody. I will work for you. I will work for you. What is this? It is not correct, my dear masters. There are certain people of this nature also. So kindly understand, paropakarartham only when asked. That's it. The statement is right. Paropakarartham idam shariram. Yes, this body also works for others and for me also, isn't it? But when we have to work and for others, only when they need, only when they ask you, you should work. You should not be after them, unnecessarily interfering in their life. They will be sorrowful. Why this fellow is after me? And they will mistake you. Oh, this man only wants to be high, very, very kindest person in the world. So he wants to demonstrate. So many misgivings and misunderstandings will take place. And this man may not be working. He would have heard only one sentence and not in toto of the spiritual science. He would have heard only one paropakarartham idam shariram. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He will always go and meddle with others. That is not correct. He should see entire spiritual science. You should not help anybody in the science. Actually, spiritual science says you are not there to help everybody. Don't interfere with others. This is the spiritual sense, my dear masters. Don't aspire to be good always. You think that to be good is a great thing. No. To be good is also dangerous. No. You should be no good, no bad. You should be a useful person. That is most important. If you want to be good, go be good, but not for showing for others. You should become a great person, not good person. Do something good, great, not becoming simply ideal person. No. Spiritual science says, Traigunya Vishaya Veda, Nistraigunya Bhavarjana, Nistraigunya Bhavarjana. You should not have Sattva-guna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna, all the gunas. You should not become a good person, you should not become an active person, you should not become a lazy person. Then what you should become? Nitya Sattvastho, Nirdvandvo, Nitya Sattvastho, always you be energetic. Nirdvandvo, you avoid all dualities in the operation of your life. Dualities, right and wrong, this and that, good and bad, all those things, hot and cold, this and that. All dualities, whether I should do or I should not do, all those things. Nirdvandvaha, you become one always. You say that I am always capable of everything and I will do everything. That's it. Nitya Sattvasto Nirdvandvo Niryogaha Atmavan. This is the dictum, my dear masters. Kindly understand that. Don't go by pieces of advices. Niryogaha. Yoga is not necessary for a person. Niryogaha Atmavan. Whoever is understanding that I am that, I am the spirit. If you have that sort of knowledge, and you are in the always knowledge of that, you don't need to do meditation also, he says. No meditation is necessary once you understand that you are that. Then all your activities will be brahmacharyas. That means great work. That is what we need, to be a great worker, not a good worker. So kindly understand that. Many people are all misled, and any science, should be studied in total, not part by part. If you do part by part, it will be like this one. So, my dear masters, members in the family are the same with what is that? Are taken for granted, neglected. You should not neglect, overlook. Any member of family should not be overlooked. All are equal. Taken for granted. No, don't take for granted and give on behalf of them so many things to others. Not correct. You should ask them, take permission from everybody, and then only you do that. Don't take every member for granted. Oh, I am his father. Whatever I say, he will do. That is not correct. There is nowhere like that. Whatever father says, son should do it. What it said is more important than your fathership or sonship. Okay. If you say whatever is said is correct, that is to be implemented, even if it is said by a small person also. If son says something good, father has to listen. You understand? So this is what you should do. In Kannada, there is a proverb, What is that? Balana kayelli belagada bruhadeepa. A small sentence. Out of some sloka is there. Balana kayelli belagada bruhat deepa. Bruhat deepa andre dodda lamp, okay, or fire, whatever it is. Light. Good light, okay, more light. Whether it will not shine in the hands of a small boy. Suppose if that lamp is held by a small boy, that lamp is giving light or not? No, you are a small boy, I don't like to do my job. Will it refuse? No. Even if it is in the hands of a small boy or bigger juniors or seniors or aged people, whatever it is, it will do its job. It is like that. Whatever you do, whatever you say, that is most important. And who has said is not the criteria, That is the wisdom. Understand? So kindly don't overlook the people. Kindly don't follow without applying your wisdom. Okay. You have to, but a seniors who has given some advice, you have to respect them for their advice, and you have to keep, if it is going contradictory to the truthfulness, then you have to make it explained properly and reconcile that. That should be the action, not blind following. That's what he said. Members in the family are same with feelings, emotions, tempers, needs, desires, necessities as you and others. So as much as you like, your children also will be of same emotions, same desires, same, everything is same. Every man is alike. Or your sons do not have a sort of wishes what you have, same thing. You want a promotion, they want also a better position for them. So fine. So don't think that my people should not ask me anything like that. Kindly respect every person's wish and will. Whatever seniors do, juniors tend to follow. So this is one more thing you should understand. All the heads of the family should understand very well. All the juniors simply they see the seniors and follow also. Some people are copiers. Okay. Some children will some children will see the books. Some children will inquire about. So like this. So you have to understand, majority of the people will follow their parents. That's why the responsibility of the parents is more. Parents cannot afford to commit any errors, because the same error is copied again by their own juniors or sons and daughters will follow that. Understand? Yada yad acharati sreshtaha tat tat eva itaro janaha. Understand? Tat tat eva itaro janaha. Sreshtaha means a great, good person, a senior person, whatever he does will be followed by all people. That is the reason we should be very careful in the house also. And family members, how should they be? Family members are flowers of a tree. Flowers are for the branches of a tree. All are beautiful. So all family members belonging to one tree. You understand? And they are very beautiful, connected together, colors of the tree, learning in the group, no attachment. They should not have attachment again. Okay. No speciality should not be there. They should all be only friends. Same with emotions, etc., etc. Respect and reverence should be there with every family member to other family members. And they should also have the knowledge of spiritual science and physical sciences. So all family members should be thinking that they are all beautiful flowers. Okay. Of the same tree. That is the thing. So they should also they should not have attachments. Oh, you are my brother. If you are not happy, I am not happy. I will be happy, but I will see that you are also happy. That is important. There are so many physical texts are there. If I am not happy, you are not. If I am okay, you are not okay. Like that something. If I am okay, you are okay. If I am not okay, you are not okay. Or you are not okay, I am not okay. It is not how. If you are not okay, then I will not be okay. But I will be okay unless because I want to make you like me again. If I am not also okay, then how we will take care of you? You are not okay, but I should not be in the same not okay position. I will maintain my health and you take care of your health. For your sake, I should gain much more strength. So these are all the spiritual aspects. So no attachments. If anybody is in trouble, you should not go and say, no, I also will be in trouble. Because you are in trouble, I am in trouble. So don't ask me anything. That's not correct. You are in trouble, I am there for you. Tell me what you want, I will do it. I will remove your troubles. I will work out on that. I will spend my time, my rhyme and everything. I'll use my brains to solve your problems. My dear friend, this is the tempo. No, you are not okay. I am also not okay. What is this? So kindly understand the spiritual science. Every spirit is independent. That kindly you understand. Every spirit is omnipotential. Don't forget about it. And we are all belonging to the same tree also, actually. So we are all learning in group together. We are in the same house, same family, and we learn together. Okay. But there is no speciality. Every learning depends on their own understanding. And all behave like friends only. Not more than that. No, you are brother, I will hit you. No. Parents also, you are my son, I will hit you. No, please. Then you are doing violence on your own sons. And family members hitting somebody, elder brother hits younger brother. And he says, I am elder to you, I can hit you. No, not correct. Then he will be reaping the consequences of again meeting the same inconvenience or violence. Everybody is independent. Don't come across violence for anybody, either known or unknown people. All are same for us. Same with emotions also. You have to respect. Your own son you should respect. Now, what respect can I give to my own son? Don't think that way. Your son also has got same kind of respect, reverence, and then emotions, all sorts of experiences, feelings, just like you. There is no difference. When you feel that you should be respected, he also feels that he should be respected by everyone. Understand? So we have to be careful about being in the great family. Be like a lotus family, in fact. The parents are same parents, but the sons and daughters are different. But they should not say that we are all belonging to one. No, we are independent. They should behave independently, as I was telling. And they should be like lotus flower. Kindly understand the lotus flower in this diagram. Lotus flower has got the roots same. Parents are same. But every lotus flower will have one stem with one flower. It will not generate for one stem, two flowers will not be there. That's all the stems come from the same set of from same roots. From the parents, every daughter, every son comes up independently. You understand? So like that, and lotus flower will not permit any other flower to touch others, or it will not permit, it is not attached to the water from where it is coming. It is taking life in the water. It grows in the water. It dies in the water, but it will not allow the water to sit on any surface of its flower. You understand? Like that, non-attachment should be there. Everyone should be active and independently should be active. Okay. So like lotus family, this example is given in our spiritual text also. Okay. Be like a lotus family always. Understood? Act independently. Show all sympathy and all those things, but not have any sort of attachment. If somebody is not okay, you should not go on crying for him. No, please. You should only try to rectify the issues and wipe out their tears. Remove the sorrow, not join the sorrow. Okay? That is the tempo of the spiritual science. And relationship is friendship. A good relationship is when someone accepts your past supports your present, and encourages your future. This is all what we should do. Okay? Your children are not your children. They come through you, but not from you. Khalil Gibran, the prophet, book is there. Kindly catch hold of that book. Very useful book written by Khalil Gibran, a Sufi master. And he declared that your children are not your children. They come through you, but not from you. I already explained to you. That's the reason don't have blood relationship at all into account. Always have friendship into account. Khalil Gibran his picture also is given here. Your children are not the same thing. Okay. Factors of good family. Authority is on the matter. So parents always think that we have authority over our children. Not correct. You don't have any authority on anybody else. You have authority only on yourself. That's it. If you have authority, it is only for physical works. That's it. And not on persons, on the physical subjects. Suppose if you want to purchase a table, you have authority to do that. But you cannot exercise authority on a human being. He will not listen to you. It will not work there. You understand? So authorities are not on individuals. Why authority? Because he is also equal to you. You are the soul, he is also the soul. Understand? So when equality is there, you cannot try to control them. Okay? No authority. And then what is there in place of adhikara, in place of controlling? You should decontrol and start cooperating. You should cooperate with them instead of exercising authority. You will only say, come and sit, discuss, cooperate, work together. So that is very important. No authority. Cooperation is there among all the people. Son, brothers, daughters, wife, husband, all family members, and all others, strangers, everyone. A resonance of noble virtues command everyone to accept. Yes. If you are noble enough, everybody will accept your word. So the quality of the word is the basis for acceptance by all the people. No deviation with family members. So because you are a family member, you should listen to me whether it is right or wrong. That's not correct. It should have its own virtue. Truthfulness should be there. Then only it will be working. Though your father, your word will not be taken for granted when it is not justified, when it is not having the proper noble virtue in that. Okay. Then they will refuse and they will simply keep quiet, or they will not retort. Of course, you are the head of the family. Then it will not work out. Or they will have other proposals, this and that. A lot of things will happen. And no violence. So don't apply any violence on your people. Oh, you have not listened to me, so I will hit you. That is not correct. Then you have to meet repercussion either by retorting or by another incident or any sort of miseries or in sort of problems you will be encountering because of that. You will not be aware that issue has come only because of this, because you are doing so many things and forget about it. And the correlations will not be there and something will happen. You think that is some other thing. It is like that. So most of the repercussions, most of the reactions, most of the experiences, what we do are only our creations, but we will not be remembering them as to which action is having this repercussion like that. Because we go on doing it, but results will be coming as and when it is due. Violence with juniors also should not be there. Juniors in the house are equal with seniors in all aspects of harmony. They are to be taken care and not subjected to violence. When somebody is junior to you, you should take more care of them, but you should not take their weaknesses to hit and supersede and command and control them. No, please. You should not control. Cooperation is sahakara, seva. Sahakara is harmony. Seva is, in Sanskrit, there is word seva is there. What is the meaning of seva? We would like to you to know the meaning as it is having in the Sanskrit. Okay. Sa eva, that is the meaning. Saha iva, not eva, iva. Saha iva. That means he is like this. What is like that? I am this, you are that. And I am not this, I am that. Okay. You are also that. Sa iva, that means he is also like me. So that means he is also God. I am the God and he is also God. Saha iva. So everybody is God. So you are seeing God in him. When you are serving somebody and that somebody is not nobody, he is like me. Saha iva. He is embodied in me. He is the embodiment of self like me. Okay. We have to understand. That means you are looking at every person as a God and then serve him. That is the thing. Every other man is that Brahman, within or without a family. No difference. Equanimity among family members. All family members should be treated equally, like you treat every one of us outside the family also. Needs are personal, no harm. Needs, fine. Either personal or whatever it is, for everyone, needs are okay, no harm. But you devote head and heart. For needs, you can devote head and heart and see that it is fulfilled, no harm. Group awareness and healthy society is required. Group awareness should be there. What is group awareness? Everybody is God. So nobody should be subjected to any kind of violence. I should have to take care of everybody. Okay. Whatever you are doing, it should go to every person. This is the group awareness. Then healthy society will be there. Otherwise, there will be fighting, there will be refusals, there will be rejections, there will be enmity, there will be fighting, there will be violence, unhealthy society. Okay. Necessity is impersonal to her, and necessity is impersonal, yes. Necessity is common for everybody. It is a day-to-day routines, So this necessity has to be ensured for every one of us. No harm. Work with head and heart again. So this also requires group awareness and health of the society. It is very, very good for us. And desires are optional. Right? When desires are coming, they are very dangerous. They're neither needs nor necessities. Desires are different category. No desire is a need. No desire is a necessity. So they are optional. Desires are to fulfill, not under pressure. They can wait. So always they can wait. You put a paper and do it. Not having desires is not a great thing. You have the desires, no problem. But how to handle it is great thing. You have to handle it because your people want so many things. Your wife come and demand something. You also demand something. I want to purchase some four-wheeler or two-wheeler, whatever. And your sons come, they ask, we want to go to tour, this and that, we want money. And everybody, every member has got their own requirements in the way of desires. They are not necessities. Okay. The necessities are different. Needs are different. Okay. The minimum needs and minimum necessities are compulsory and they don't cause any ill health in you. But desires, because the desires are numberless. There is no limit for the desires, but needs are limited always. You want some pair of clothes, you want one house, you want some food, you want some books to go to the school. This is all necessities, necessity and needs. You don't go multiplying that, okay? But desires, there is no end for that. Today you want this, tomorrow another one thing. You see something in the market, I want that also. You see, it is like that. Don't construct. And these desires, let it be any number, but you put it in the paper, don't put it in the heart. If you put in the heart, it makes a big wall for you. Then the heart will be very sad. It will not give its happiness. Your heart loses kindness. It loses vastness. Now, wholeheartedness it will lose because you are putting so much of load on that. Don't put it to the heart, my dear masters. No desire should go to the heart. All desires should be external to you. They should be kept on the paper. And you head for that. You go on solving the problem just like that. Another issue, just like external thing. And don't put the head also too much burden on that because you go one by one, not at a time. Restfully, you do it, fine, one by one. If it happens, it's fine. You tell all the people because your family members also do not want all those desires to be fulfilled at your cost. They don't want you to cut your head and give them, no. And they will not ask in such a case. That's why they only expect that if it is possible, it can happen. So, my dear master, don't unnecessarily over assume things, No, I want to be good to my wife, I want to be good to my people and all those things. Don't go by that because your existence is very important for your family. Kindly understand that. Your health is very important for every one of your family. That is most important. And your performance is the greatest boon to your own family members. Don't construct a wall of desires in the heart. Let it be external. Ill-conceived desires lead to downfall of the family. Okay. Emotional purity and awareness. Apply wisdom to convert outburst, speaking and doing from shouting and all these things. Emotional outburst should not be there. Emotional awareness is very important. Whereas and when you are just trying to get some sort of anger, provoked by some other person, you will be understanding there is some sort of things is going on. I will be out of order. So this kind of awareness, if you cultivate, then you will stop getting angry. That's why here the wisdom should take place. It will have a great role in this. If you are wise enough, you will understand what is what is upcoming. Oh, there is something is going to happen. So why should I unnecessarily involve myself? And beforehand, you should tell, I have got a lot of other work. I will go with that, like that. You can stop the outburst of somebody else on anger side or on the fighting board or on the shouting board, whatever it is. It is the truth and open mind that balances emotions. So kindly let us maintain the truthfulness and open-mindedness. We have to speak out openly. Then only you will be able to stop all sorts of unhealthy events in the life. When you are not having open-mindedness, when you are not truthful, it's very difficult for us to manage our own life. Very difficult to manage others also. You cannot manage yourself and others also. So kindly believe in truthfulness. Okay. Then forgiveness is one thing. Learn to excuse everyone, including you. You have to forget yourself also. Forgive yourself also if something happens by mistake from your side also. Don't hurt yourself. Kindly don't be violent on you. So you should never be sad at all. Nobody can afford to be sad. If somebody is sad, means that he is doing a lot of violence on their own self, because he does not know what is self. He does not know how he can be without sorrow. He doesn't know. He is an ignorant person. Then he needs to be wise enough. A wise man will never be sad. Kindly understand that. And he will also forget everybody, because he is wise person. He can do everything. Okay, I am excusing you. Fine. Anything comes, you refer to me. I am there to take care of that. Don't worry about it like that. So while excusing, you will be having a lot of responsibility of taking over the wrong thing and repercussions of the wrong thing also on behalf of others whom you are excusing. Yes, no? So that much of wisdom, that much of guts, that much of freedom you should have. And then mistakes are not crimes. Kindly understand that. Your son, he does some mistake, immediately you get angry and go on shouting or hitting or some such thing and disturbing his peace. And this is a very grave crime on your part, because you are applying violence. You have disturbed his mind. That means you have eaten away his mind. Now he is unable to think anything because of your action. No doubt you might have done a mistake. Mistake is common. Everybody does mistake. There is no person who does not do or commit errors. To err is human. Kindly understand that. You do not have patience. You do not have emotional balances with you. You are only unnecessarily getting serious about it. So kindly learn higher values, higher consciousness in dealing with all such sort of incidents. And you will be the robber of peace if you go for shouting, if you go for violence on your own people or somebody else for that matter. And you will have to reap consequences, because law of karma is there. You will be a robber of peace of your own son. Robber means who is taking away the peace and installing some sort of turbulence in his mind. And rather, double crime you are doing. You are taking away his peace and putting something worry in him, or turbulence in him, or sort of disturbance in him, clash in him. So these are all the things we are not supposed to do. We should be calm and allow everybody to be calm. So togetherness is one thing. So the time is getting up. That is 9. So still there is subject over the domestic tranquility. And my dear masters, we will conclude this class up to this. Togetherness we'll take up tomorrow or next class, along with the other one also. Okay, we'll complete the syllabus by the next class. Next Thursday, we will speak about the domestic tranquility from togetherness, and we will complete the no blame game also. Okay, my dear masters, be prepared for that. And it's a very happy occasion for me to discuss about the domestic tranquility, which is very, very important, touching every heart, touching every family, touching every family members. Okay, I'll stop the yes now. Okay, I'll stop sharing screen. Yes, my dear masters. So we will just keep it for next class out of this. Okay, domestic tranquility will complete only in the next class. Okay, along with the that day class. What that is a lesson? What is that? No blame game. We will be able to complete, no problem. Okay, and by the time I request organizers to make arrangements for you discuss about the time and frame, what is the time frame for examination or slip test or whatever it is, whether you are in a position to conduct the examination or not, let me know. Okay, In all probability, it is possible to have the test. I think your Srikanth will be able to check up the issue. Koteshwarao and Nanaji together, you can check up. You will have time, another 3 days time is there. So you can go through about this and we can do accordingly. Okay. But Koteshwarao, okay.
Yeah, okay.
In the meantime, anybody wants to speak, I welcome them. No problem, right? Yeah, my dear masters, anybody wants to speak, let them speak. Sanjeev Singh ji, great welcome to you. I want to hear something from you, Pupil Baba. You are a great master.
Your greatness, sir. Today it was a wonderful topic, very, very important topic, and just 1 minute, sir.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, these things of actually my laptop I will take next week. I have already planned it.
Yes,
So,
yes.
Still I am doing it in mobile.
Oh, like this. Okay. Get ready early. Okay.
Absolutely.
A lot of things has to happen in Bombay. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You guide me, and I will also do my whatever is there. I will.
Yes. Our Srikanth is there in Hyderabad. He is an asset for us. He is an asset for us, and
Yes,
he is the guide for also me also. So he can guide you also. No problem. Okay.
Your wish, my command, sir. Whatever you say, I am ready.
Fine. Okay. And
wonderful topic, sir. No questions. Yes. It's a wonderful topic today. My wife was sitting and we both were listening to you.
Very good. Fine.
Thank you, sir.
Nice of you.
Thank you.
Great. Any more? Supraja madam is there today? No. Supraja?
Yes. Yeah, she's there. She can speak in Telugu, sir.
She can unmute and speak to us.
Supraja garu మాట్లాడండి.
So Telugu వస్తుందా మేడం కి?
Telugu.
Oh, fantastic.
Yes, sir. Class is actually very good.
By the time we'll ask Sahitya, she will speak. By the time she gets ready.
Yes, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Very good. Very good morning. Yes.
Today class is very important to everyone, but I think it's really difficult. I mean, it's tough. No, every day you have to remember these points to go through.
Yes.
Yes, that's more important, sir.
Yes,
I think I have to repeat myself this class every day.
1,000 times. 1,000 times. Count 1, 2, 3, 4. 1,000 times.
Yes, sir. Unknowingly, the anger, everything comes out from my face. So it's very important to repeat every day, sir. Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Very nice of you. Very happy to hear from you, basically.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay, all the best to you. Keep doing it. Supraja madam is not ready now. Okay. Then Shalini madam is there. Shalini ji. Question me. Shoot some questions. I think there are thousands of questions will be coming out of this class. I know it, sure. Okay, so then Nanaji Garu.
Excellent class, sir, as usual. Many things.
Yes.
To be frank, I am not following many things. Yeah, after this session, I will try to because
Yes,
mixing
yes.
with the
Yes, yes.
mixing with the relatives, mixing with the families,
Yes.
little bit. I'm not. I'm a little bit introvert type. I'm
Ah,
not outspoken type. So
yes, yes.
I have to learn things.
You have to be expressive also.
Yes.
We should also be extrovert as well as introvert.
Yes, sir.
People claim that I am introvert. Not sufficient, Baba. You should be extrovert also.
Yes.
People think that I am extrovert. I'll become introvert later on. I think it will not work. At the
Yes.
same time, you should be both. There was a poet, by name Kalidasa,
Yes, sir.
in Indian myth stories, there was a poet by name Kalidasa who was very, very ignorant, who was completely illiterate. He does not know ABCD. That man suddenly went into some sort of a temple of Kali, some goddess of Kali. Temple was there. And then he stood before Kali goddess and prayed. You give me some sort of alphabets at least, he said. He asked something because I am useless. Make me useful. Then she appeared before him because of his quite openness, purity in the mind. With all heart, he has been asking for that. Then she gave 2 cups. What is that? One is milk, the other one is curd. 2 cups. So now you take any one of these, he said. One is Gnanakanda, another one is Karmakanda. 2 cups are given. One is wisdom, one is performance. She did not reveal what the cups belong to. She only asked, 1 cup you select. Then what did he do, He drank both. He did not allow the goddess to further question. Simply he has taken both cups. Now just like that he drank. Then Kalidasa, that Kali goddess, she was amazed. I thought that this fellow is useless fellow. I want to give something to him, something great quality. But this fellow has mesmerized me. What I have not thought over, he has done. Then she started giving everything then. So anyway, he has taken both. I am undone. So I have to be with him. That goddess herself has bestowed on that gentleman the huge wisdom, unparalleled wisdom, and he became a poet, just like that. And worldwide known poet. Today, the Kalidasa has written in Sanskrit so many books, I was the person, a fortunate person to have read his books, okay, while I was in Sanskrit high school. Okay. So, such a great personality, he has chosen to. We should also choose to. Physical science and spiritual science. Both we should take. If we leave one, we are short of that. You should become extrovert and introvert. It is like this, I love you, my dear, and keep quiet. What is the use, It should be expressive, They
Yes, sir.
expect immediately something. They expect expression. You have all knowledge. I have all knowledge of cooking potato very nicely, but I don't cook. Then what is the use in that? We should express that. We should put something for others to know what is it is, so that they learn things. Your knowledge is for learning, not for storing. So like that, our love is not a storage inside. No, it is for expression. It is to distribute everybody. Whatever you know should go to everybody. That is our greatness. Sharing is spirituality. We should share everything. So, my dear masters, anyway, what we are doing is wonderful thing. And because of you, I had to come because we have to speak like this. And some energies, pull me up. So I had to meet you. I had to speak. We all should learn from sharing the knowledge from each of us. Okay, masters? Thank you very much. If Nanaji is happy,
Thank you,
everybody is
sir.
happy. Everybody is happy.
Thank you, sir.
Nice of you. Nice of you. Bye. So, fine. Okay, it is already. Time constraints is always there with us. The spirituality does not define the time because there is no limitation on time. And whatever happens is the right time. That's it. Okay. That is one of the lessons, in fact. Whatever happens, that is the right time. And we walk further. That's it. Okay. So very nice of you. Thank you very much. Okay, then you take a call, or Koteshwara is the final authority.
Yes, sir. Sir. Thank
You
you,
are
sir.
our boss. You are our boss.
Thank
Now
you,
you
sir.
guide us.
Yeah.
Guide us.
Today,
Yes.
today's class is very nice and very important class, sir. In fact, every stage of life with this kind of reviews is important. When we are child, when we are getting engaged, and then when we become a family man, this kind of, then only it is possible to implement all these things. Suddenly one day we came to class and maybe not possible to implement, but when we keep on listening these things, then our character builds, and then we
Yes, yes. Information is vital.
yes.
Everything starts when you come to know.
Yeah.
There are so many intelligent people are there in the universe. For want of no information, they are pedaling low. They don't have information, simply that, just like that. So they don't go for higher studies. They don't go for better applications. They don't go for that because they don't have information, and they keep low always. And the nation is losing the services of those kind of people who are very, very intelligent, very, very apt, very, very highly sensitive, and highly knowledgeable people, and highly, spiritual people are there. But no information for them. Information is vital. I have seen so many people are like that. Okay. So very nice of you that some information we should keep sharing with everybody, and that is useful for day-to-day life. It should touch everybody's life. Okay. So next one.
I think.
Hello.
Okay, sir. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello. Anybody speaking or what? We say for today.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
With this, we can conclude our meeting, sir. We come to an
Okay. Okay. So thank you, my dear masters. So this is all for all of us today. And again, we'll meet the next Thursday
Thursday.
at the same time, Thursday. Okay. Then we will continue the present class and again conclude the whole course, and we will discuss. By the time, whatever you want to communicate, kindly put it in the group, and what is further events and all that, kindly communicate to them. Okay. And whatever the PSSA request everybody, every person, okay, to consider some sort of donations by way of any, and all donations, should be very small in quantity, and everybody should contribute. That is most important. Okay.
Sir, can you please share us the where to donate and what is the thing?
Yes, that Koteshwara will give you. And if you don't have, you tell me, I will send the bank account. Otherwise, you remit to Koteshwara PSSM account. If you have an account, you can take it for you. No problem. And then you transfer it to us. Okay. Whatever it is. Okay. Any contribution is a great contribution. Contribution is not based on the quantity. Contribution is only a symbolic. The intention
Sir, I
of
could
the,
not hear you. I don't know.
oh, you're not able to hear. Contribution is not going by the quantity. It is only going by the sort of symbolic intention of helping the cause. That is the contribution. Any kind of contribution is fine. Okay. The small and big, there is no. Actually, big should not be there because the contributions cannot be more heavy. No. Everybody should contribute, If you contribute the project is 5 lakhs and everybody, only one person, if he contributes, then it is not a contribution. He is only purchasing the project, isn't it? It should not be that. It should be contributed from every person. Everybody should contribute even only for 10 rupees, 20 rupees. That makes the people. 1,000 people supporting the project is great than one person supporting the project. You understand? That is the law of contributions. That is the purpose of contribution. Everybody should take part. That is the contribution. Not few persons with great amounts. No. If that is the case, he should take up his own project, isn't it? The many people, they can also take up independent projects. When they have such capacity, they should take up, isn't it? That is meaningful. You should do the seva for the larger sections of the people. So anyway, some welfare scheme is going on. Everybody can contribute, no problem. Yes, that is the methodology of cooperative. It is cooperation, not single man operation. It is cooperation. Everybody should operate. That is the basic principles of contributions. Okay, masters. Okay, just like that I told. And we are not, of course, it is not a commercial aspect. It is only a sort of customary for us. Otherwise, again, same thing will happen. Only some people, a few people will be holding authority over them. That is not correct. So everybody should. The authority should be diluted. Everybody should be able to have ownership. So that is the idea of contributions. Okay. So thank you very much. And with all your permission, I take break and
Yes, sir.
meet tomorrow. Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay. Right, sir.
Nice.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you.
Nice.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Namaste, madam.